4 injured in shooting at Grand Valley State University off-campus apartments. This was written by Tribune staff for GrandHavenTribune.com, published originally on September 18th, 2022. Let's go to Allendale, Michigan. 4 victims were treated for gunshot wounds after a shooting early Sunday morning at an apartment complex near Grand Valley State University. I looked up Grand Haven, Allendale, Michigan, this area before this shooting, because I just wanted to see what this area was like, because like many mass shootings that happen in America that the mainstream media will not report on, this happened in middle America, small town America, beautiful city. It looks really nice, looks like a good place to vacation. But I will say that this goes to show that everyone can be a victim of gun violence. It happens literally everywhere. Go check out the other videos on my channel about gun violence that happens all across the country. Nowhere is actually safe. Apartment complexes, near college campuses, actually on college campuses. There have been multiple mass shootings that have happened on college campuses, and there will be more that will happen in the future, right? Unless we actually change the gun culture and gun policy in America and have actual gun control, ideally abolishing the Second Amendment. I'll continue reading. Police were dispatched to a loud party at 2:20 a.m. at Canvas Apartments on 48th Avenue in Allendale Township. Shortly thereafter, dispatchers received reports of shots fired in the same area. When responding deputies arrived to the scene, they heard additional gunshots in the area, say Captain Jake Sparks of the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office. First responders started to provide medical treatment to a male with a gunshot wound. Within minutes, police saw a vehicle fleeing the area that was believed to be involved in the incident. Several subjects from the vehicle were then detained for questioning, and evidence was seized. So a loud party at 2:20 a.m. In some area of town, and then there's shots fired. This sounds almost copy and paste from all the other mass shootings that I cover on my channel, because how come in the United States we can't have parties, get-togethers, events without the threat of violence? Why does it have to be this way? I'm filming this video right now in a country called Mauritius, and I am absolutely sure this third world developing nation has not had the same level of violence at the same rate that the United States has. Why? Because they do not have access to weapons at the rate Americans do. It's a shame. It's an embarrassment. How many more lives have to be lost? How many more young people, presumably because they're at this college party, have to be injured or lose their lives due to gun violence? How many more millions or billions of dollars do we waste every year to train police to prepare for shootings, deal with shootings, get shot, or shoot at civilians? It's insane. It does not have to be this way. Abolish the Second Amendment. After communicating with area hospitals, police learned of 3 additional victims who were being treated for gunshot wounds that they believed to be involved in the shooting incident. 3 of those injured have been treated and released from the hospitals, while 1 subject remains hospitalized in stable condition, Sparks said. None of the injuries are believed to be life-threatening, he added. All right, so you know when we see life-threatening, it's time to go off. What happens with life-threatening injuries? They are not life. They are always life-changing. I butchered that, but we're getting it right. Every time somebody is shot, that is a traumatic event that changes their lives forever, or it's something that they never forget. We don't know if this person will be permanently paralyzed, if this person will need amputation for their injuries, if this person will succumb to their injuries, if this person will need permanent physiological or psychological help for the rest of their life, or if this person will have crippling medical debt, because in the United States, guaranteed universal health care is not a right. Though if this person were shot maybe over the border, a few kilometers over the border in Canada, they would be able to get that sort of health care treatment free of charge, right? Or at very minimal charge. But hey, America, richest, most powerful, most prosperous nation in history, can't guarantee its citizens basic health care or basic safety because we allow guns to permeate. I'll continue reading. Several vehicles were also damaged after being struck by gunfire. At least 2 of the victims are GVSU students, and the Sheriff's Office has been working with the GVSU Department of Public Safety to coordinate resources. No arrests have been made at this time, and the case will be turned over to the Ottawa County Prosecutor's Office for review of criminal charges when police finish investigating. There is no ongoing threat to the public, students, or staff, police said Sunday. Sheriff's Office detectives and crime scene technicians were on scene for several hours Sunday, processing evidence and interviewing witnesses witnesses, and victims. Anyone with information is asked to contact the sheriff's office or Silent Observer at this number or online at this website. So once again, this can happen anywhere in the country, and unfortunately, young people will continue to bear the brunt of gun violence. Go check out the other video I did on the statistics of gun violence. I believe people under 30 years old in America, the number one way for them to die is now through gun violence. Due to this, if you follow the statistics that I quoted on the video I did about gun violence, for young people in America under 30, the highest likelihood that they will die is from gun violence. What does that say about our country? What does this say about our society, that on the day of our Lord, Sunday, in this Christian nation, and in a place probably where many people are pro-life, no one is speaking up against the gun violence that plagues every part of our society? It needs to stop. We don't need to have our kids shot up on college campuses, shot up in schools, and that sort of thing. It's an embarrassment. It's sick. It does not happen in other countries, period. All right. My name is Simon Hill. Thank you for watching.